I mean, I saw Kevin go into the basket hard, and I was hoping for a foul, but they didn't get it. Ball just fell on my hands, and I didn't even think. I just did, and it went in, I guess. I'm glad.
Sean, third-year coach here, you wore these letters. Talk about how you feel right now.
I was just telling the guys, usually I have a lot to say after the game. A little under the weather, but I didn't have much to say. I mean, this moment you can't really explain, you know. Never made it here as a player, and I was talking to the school. We had a nice little pep rally after school today, and, you know, I said, you know, this is my opportunity to, you know, embrace this moment with these guys, and, you know, it's all about them. They put in the work over the year, in the preseason, off-season, and, you know, they deserve it. Hard-working group of guys.
Kevin, you really took over in this game. Second straight game, you were in foul trouble, but you scored the ball, you put your head down. Talk about, you know, kind of how you put this team on your back with the scoring.
No, it wasn't an individual performance. It was everybody coming together. My teammates found me in the right spot to score, and I just want to thank the team. They put me in the right position to score, and I'm at a loss for words. I'm in shock right now. I can't believe this.
What was the last? Take us through the last sequence from your perspective, driving into the lane.
Coach set me up a play. He had me going off a screen and trying to make a play at the basket. I took it in hard. I got bumped a little bit. Then another defender came to help. He tipped my shot, and I thought it was over then. Then I saw go to Yannick, and he saved my life. He saved the team's life, and he hit the shot off the bank. And I was on the ground at the time, and I was really happy. I was extremely happy.
Yannick, I walked in late. What was that? Was it a blur to you? Did it go in slow motion? What was happening? How did that moment play out for you?
Well, I mean, like, we played Magruder on Monday, and we were kind of in the same situation. We were down a little bit. We fought back in the game, forced overtime. I think we were down one at one point in overtime real late. And I was calm the whole time. I had faith in Kevin that he was going to make a good drive, but, I mean, it really starts, like, before the overtime. I mean, Ivan, I think he had, like, almost 20 points. He was going hard at the rim the whole game and getting them in foul trouble. But I knew, like, I never lost sight of what our goal was, what our goals been the whole year. Coach wears a Maryland shirt, practice, remind us what we're trying to get. And so I knew when Kevin was driving hard, good things would happen. They say when you go to the basket hard, good things happen, so I guess a good thing happened today.
Did you have any sense of how much time was left on the clock when you caught the ball, or you just tried to get up as quick as you could?
I was just like, we need this basket, so it's going in or it's going out. I don't care about the time.
Ivan, you transferred here from Texas.
Yes, sir.
And new program, new kind of different brand of basketball up here. Talk about, you know, how you're feeling with this new program. You come out, have a huge game, 17 points. Talk about how you're feeling right now.
Well, I'm coming from Texas. I played on third string JV over there, so when my dad told me I was moving over here, I was in shock. Like, I didn't really want it to happen. Once I came, I didn't know anybody, just played, made the team, and I met these guys, and it's just amazing. It's the best team I've ever played with, and I really mean that, and I appreciate them, like, welcoming me with open arms, and it just feels so right to be here.
Hey, Coach, what did you tell the guys at the beginning of overtime? Because obviously at the end of regulation, Polite misses those two free throws, and it kind of breathes a second wind into you.
Right. Like I think it was Yannick said, we had just been in a similar situation against Magruder. You know, anytime you get that second life, it's like a new ball game. So I said we just got to come out one possession at a time, get stops, and put the ball in the hole. And that's what we did. Got stops when we needed them, and put the ball in the hole when we needed it.
How much is, you know, obviously it's not done yet, you're still playing on Saturday, but no one probably would have predicted this at the beginning of the season. How much of a dream, or maybe you guys did, but how much of has this been a dream season for you guys?
It has been. I wouldn't necessarily call it a Cinderella. I think we believe in each other. They, you know, and like I said, these guys put in the work. You know, we have great guard play. We have size. And, you know, I've been an underdog, like being an underdog, and these guys, you know, they come out and they fight. And we never give up, and that's what we did. Came out, fought hard, and came out with the win.
Justin, this is one of the seniors on this team. How you feeling right now? You've been the leader of this bunch, leading scorer this season. Talk about how you're feeling heading into a state championship.
Man, it's a great feeling. We've been thinking about this all season. Just from first game to just now, we just knew where we had to be. We just wanted to be right here, right now. Maybe not in this press conference, but at Maryland, playing for a state championship. And, big ups to like Ivan, everyone here, everyone on the team just really stepped up. When everyone's not having a great game, everyone else will step up. We just come together. Like, it's not for individual goals, it's just for one goal, to win a state championship.
This one's for anyone. You mentioned in the previous game, this second straight game going overtime. What does it say about you guys being able to pull out these close games late in overtime?
We talked about it early in the year, just building our character and having perseverance. And early in the year, we didn't necessarily have the character we have now, and that's, being in these tough games, these close games, it helps build the character. And that's what we've done. We always talk about just, defense win championships, and that's, one of our team goals. We try to limit teams to 8 points in a quarter. Haven't quite hit it yet, but, it's one of those goals that if you can get close to it, you can win any game against anybody.
Sean, talk about kind of the well-roundedness with your team. Livio had a huge game in the regional championship, led you guys in scoring, didn't have his best offensive game tonight, but at any given time, you have 5 guys who could be your leading scorer, could be your go-to guy potentially.
Right, 5 if
Talk
not
about,
6.
Yeah, talk about how that makes you guys so dangerous.
Yeah, you don't know whose night it's going to be, and we joke around saying, we still haven't played our best basketball, so hopefully on Saturday, we'll play our best. But these guys are so well-rounded. They do so many different things. Livio being just the floor general, controlling the tempo, getting guys involved. Ivan rebounding, Yannick. Yannick's not one of those guys that necessarily fills a stat sheet, but he does the intangible things that don't show up. He's a great leader, vocal leader. Justin, sharpshooter. Wasn't necessarily hitting tonight, but he hits big shots when we need him. Hit a big one against Magruder, hit a big one tonight. And then, on any given night, Kevin can go for 20 points. So it's like pick your poison. So, and tonight, whose night was it? Kevin and Ivan stepped up, came up with the victory.
Team stepped up.
Yeah.
On a practical level, guys, though, in 2 back-to-back overtime games, how are you physically feeling, Coach, and how do you prepare for Saturday?
I tell these guys all the time, we run. We work hard in practice, and for these moments, it's tough to play. We've played throughout the course of the year a number of games back-to-back. There was a stretch we played 3 games in a row, won all 3. So these guys, right now, it's all about mental toughness. The fatigue, I think Livio came out. These guys, they live for this moment.
Last question I got. Potentially Springbrook State Championship, all Montgomery County. What are your feelings going into this last 4A semifinal? Justin?
Well, we lost them second game of the season, and we weren't really together as a team. We were missing Tajay and Kevin. I mean, it's not really exclusively losing, but, those are key pieces to our team, and we feel like they didn't get the best of us. We're not a better team, but we're just as well coached, well prepared as they are, and we feel like it could be a good game.
Beat anybody. Yeah. Got this.
Okay.
Thanks, fellas. Capital Hoops here with BCC forward Yannick Alexis. Yannick just hit a buzzer beater on the Xfinity court here, lift BCC into the state championship. You got to be full of emotion right now. Talk about what's going through your head.
I still can't believe I hit the shot. I'm questioning whether it actually went in. I've only hit one buzzer beater before, but it was on JV in a fall summer league, so it didn't really mean much. But this win definitely means a lot. I just hit the last bucket, but I only had 4 points in the whole game.
Right.
Kevin, I don't even know how many Kevin had, but Ivan had 17, probably had a double-double. And so it was like a team win. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. So
Yeah, like you said, you're not the first offensive threat on this team, but the ball finds its way into your hand. There's, 2 seconds left on the clock. Talk me through that last shot. Are you thinking, let me fire this thing up, let me take my time? Just walk me through those last 3 seconds.
Well, when Coach called the timeout, he called the play for Kevin, and I figured because he had the hot hand at the time. And Usually the 5 set the screen, and Tajay was in. But I asked to set the screen because I'm a little bit bulkier than him. I knew I could get Kevin free, and I've been getting him free. But I was thinking, this is Kevin's shot right here. You know, he's been playing well for us the past couple games, and he lives for. We all live for these big moments. So I figured with the ball in his hand, I had faith in my teammate, and he went off and he attacked the basket like he was supposed to. I figured, all right, let me just follow him just in case, and the ball fell in my hands. And then after that, it was just like, I didn't even think. I moved. It was instinct, you know. Yeah. So I'm just glad it went in.
You go down as a legend, as a Baron. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on Saturday night.
All right, thank you.
Capital Hoops here with BCC guard Kevin Holston. Kevin, your birthday, your win against a tough DuVal team. It looked like you guys were down and out on multiple occasions towards the end of the game. You know, talk about how you're feeling right now.
I'm really happy. I'm extremely happy. I can't say I'm surprised because I expected to be here, but to win it by a buzzer beater, it feels amazing. And especially to win on my birthday, that tops the cake, you know.
You seem to be very aggressive offensively tonight.
Yeah.
It seemed like whenever you had the ball in your hand, you were looking at the front of the rim and you were taking the ball to the tin. Talk about your mindset coming into this game.
From last game against Magruder, I had a horrible performance, to be honest. I fouled out the game, like mid-fourth quarter, only 5 points. And what I do for this team is scoring, and I feel like I let my team down a little bit and didn't show up as much. So I figured I'd come out tonight and perform better and help them out. Coach told me to look to score, and I just tried to step it up and take it to the rim.
All right. Thanks, Kevin. We'll see you on Saturday night.
Thank you.